Hello fantasy managers, and welcome back for another video. My name's Jack, and today we have our last team selection of World Cup Fantasy. It is the final team selection. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you're liking the World Cup Fantasy content, and click that notification bell to look out for FPL videos coming up in the future, as we are going to start FPL content once the World Cup does finish. As always, join our league, as we are going to try and get as many people as we can to join our league before the final of the World Cup. And with that being said, let's jump into the video. So let's have a look at our team selection for the final match day of the World Cup. As our goalkeeper, we have gone with the Croatian goalkeeper in Livakovic. We did speak a little bit about him in the players to buy for the final of World Cup Fantasy. I do like Livakovic, and just on a quick note here, the third place game and the final do get grouped together as the last match day of the World Cup tournament. So that is why we do have Livakovic here. He is facing Morocco, which is a great fixture from a defensive standpoint, as Morocco have failed to score goals this tournament. Their main asset for them has been their defence. The attacking strength hasn't quite been there for Morocco so far this World Cup, and since Croatia's defence has got themselves a couple of clean sheets, and Livakovic does have one of the most saves out of all keepers so far, I think he could be a very nice pick here with a good fixture against Morocco. You definitely could go with Bono as well as the other keeper in this match, but I do prefer Livakovic here, as just I think the Croatian attacking strength is slightly better than the Morocco attacking strength. And that is what we have gone with the Livakovic pick in goals. Looking to the defenders, we do have Hernandez and Molina here. They are the two players playing in the final, obviously versing Argentina and France respectively. Hernandez, a very good pick at both ends of the pitch. He does offer good attacking potential as well as decent clean sheet potential, as France did pick up their first clean sheet of the tournament just recently. And I think Hernandez with an assist, or sorry, 3 attacking contributions already this World Cup could be a very nice pick to have in the side, and a potential differential captain as well. If you're not looking at either Messi or Mbappe, maybe Hernandez could be a nice pick here. He's already a very popular option. I think over a 35% ownership already, so I don't have to sell him too much here. He is a very good pick, great value at both ends of the pitch. Molina also for Argentina, we just touched on him. He has been a consistent starter in this Argentina side, and he's always there if Argentina do pick up a clean sheet. And he is the only, only one of the only 2 Argentina defenders that we do have listed in the side. Molina has been able to contribute an attacking return so far this World Cup, which is a decent aspect of his game. So that's why he comes in here to face France. We do also have Otamendi sitting on the bench for Argentina, making up 2 Argentina defenders here. I'm not massive on having double Argentina defense. We just had them saved from the semi-final team selection. Haven't been concerned with transferring those players out ahead of the final. Not ideal to have double Argentina defense for the final, but it is what we are stuck with from our semi-final teams, and I'm not looking to take too many hits on transfers just to get those players out of the side. Moving on, Hakimi looks to be a great pick here, as Morocco's defense has been very strong. I don't expect too many goals to be scored in this Croatia and Morocco game, and that is why I have loaded up on the defenses, at least starting in this team with Croatia and Morocco, with 2 Morocco defenders and 2 Croatia defenders and 1 Morocco defender here in Hakimi. Hakimi does currently take the captain's armband. I do like him for a clean sheet in this game. Plus, he's shown for PSG that he can get forward and produce attacking returns. So if he could chip in with an assist or a goal even, I'm sure he's going to be hauling in the points. He does play also earlier than the Argentina and France game, so we can always switch the captaincy off Hakimi. By looking at all the players in this first match, I do like Hakimi quite a lot to feature as one of the highest scoring players in this match. And then Juranovic does remain from the semi-finals team. He also looks to be a good pick. He has already produced an assist for Croatia, playing in a fullback role, can offer good potential at both ends of the pitch. And as we've touched on, Morocco haven't scored a massive amount of goals, so I do like both sides for a clean sheet in this game. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 0-0 result, which would of course see the double Croatia and Hakimi in defence get some very good points. So I do like Juranovic there. Looking to the midfielders, there isn't too many great midfield picks from either Argentina or France, and that is why we have gone with a starting 3 of Modric, Ziyech and Perisic. Perisic has produced 3 attacking returns so far, as has Ziyech. They are probably the 2 better picks to have in the midfield. Modric is just there, as he does contribute quite a few key passes and tackles as well. And that is a reason why he's been able to produce decent points from those forms of points scoring so far this tournament. He hasn't provided too many goals or assists, but he has shown in previous international tournaments that he can do this for Croatia. So he is always a chance for a goal or assist for them, as he is one of their central playmakers in the team. And then, of course, as we touched on, Ziyech and Perisic, two of the highest scoring midfielders that are still left in World Cup fantasy. And I would encourage people to have both of Ziyech and Perisic in the teams, as they both do have decent fixtures. Both of these defenses are pretty strong, but as far as the midfield options go, I still think they are two of the better picks. And then looking to the forward line, it is a fairly obvious front three. The only one that I'd be looking to potentially swap out is Giroud to Alvarez, but I still like Giroud here in this France attack, as he has been superb for them so far. 4 goals in 5 games for France is an incredible output, and we have, of course, paired him with Messi and Mbappe up top, two of the highest owned players in World Cup fantasy. Don't have to speak too much about Messi and Mbappe. They've had very, very good tournaments so far. Two of the highest goal-scoring players this tournament. Messi especially has been very, very good for Argentina. He has already scored 3 penalties as well, so this has proved as quite a good way for him to get himself goals throughout this World Cup. So if he can't produce anything from open play, he always does have those penalties to rely on for goals. Mbappe as well, he's been a bit better from open play, getting a lot of chances that way, as has Giroud. Another good thing with Giroud, just wanted to touch on, is that he does get lots of shots on target. So if you are looking for a couple of extra points via that route, he could be a nice pick as a case to make him a better option over Alvarez. If you're tossing up between the two, we have stuck with Giroud personally in the team, and I do think that France attack is slightly better than the Argentina attack. So that's why we have gone with the double up of the French lads up top. And then looking to the bench, we do have Lloris sitting there. He was in the semi-finals team and does face Argentina, of course, in the final. He can always come on if Livakovic doesn't get a clean sheet. If Livakovic does only blank with 1 or 2 points, Lloris is most likely going to be coming on. We are going to take that risk, even if Lloris doesn't get the clean sheet, that if he does, can outscore Livakovic. And then Otamendi, looking at the other defender we have sitting on the bench, he's another player that I was sitting from our semi-finals team. We haven't changed coming into the final. Obviously, not ideal having both him and Molina from the Argentina defense saved over from the semi-finals team to the finals team, as I don't think Argentina will get a clean sheet in this one. Otamendi has chipped in with an attacking return so far this tournament, so maybe if he can get himself something from a corner, that could be a good form of points, but I do think France will score in this one, so not a massive fan of having double Argentina defense here. And then as the final 2 players, we have gone with McAllister and Fernandes. They have had very good tournaments respectively for Argentina, and they are a sneaky chance for an attacking contribution. They are just sitting on the bench right now, so if any of the players in the starting 11 from either Morocco or Croatia do blank, we can opt to bring in McAllister and Fernandes. I do slightly prefer McAllister, as he is getting into slightly better attacking positions and has created a couple more chances for himself throughout the tournament. Obviously not a very good standout option, and as we touched on, there aren't too many standout midfielder picks from either France or Argentina, but I do think McAllister and Fernandes are probably 2 of the better picks if you had to choose from those sides, and that is why they do remain on the bench here, and will only feature if we do have players from the starting 11 blank that feature in that Morocco and Croatia game. And then just looking at some team stats, the squad value is just 97 million, so very affordable team, and 3 million in the bank. We do have an overall rank of around 100k right now, so obviously looking to push inside the top 100k to finish out the tournament, and we haven't activated any chips for the final. Overall, I am pretty happy with this team. Not massively sold on the double Argentina defense with Molina and Otamendi there, so I am hoping for clean sheets for both Morocco and Croatia if this game can go 0-0, and then potentially to penalties, as I don't see too many goals being scored in this game. And then as far as the Argentina and France matches go, I do hope there's going to be goals in this one with Messi, Giroud and Mbappe all getting involved. Maybe Hernandez can chip in with an attacking return there to produce some points at the back for France. But overall, pretty happy with this team. I just wanted to say thanks to everyone that has watched all the World Cup fantasy content throughout the tournament, and best of luck to everyone going into the final match day of the World Cup, and hopefully all of your ranks can get as high as possible in this match day. Thanks for watching today's team selection for the final of World Cup Fantasy. I do hope you guys have enjoyed the World Cup Fantasy content across this tournament and found it a bit refreshing from the FPL content, but we are going to be looking to get back into that once FPL does start. As always, drop a like and subscribe if you have enjoyed the World Cup Fantasy content, and click the notification bell to stay up to date with all of the FPL videos coming your guys' way very, very shortly. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.